Good afternoon and welcome to this AACS 15 Sports presentation this afternoon, May 7th in the year of our Lord 2025. It's boys volleyball as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons. These teams met once before on April 17th. Attleboro got their first win of the season against the Falcons with a 3-2 win. That started their three-game winning streak as they swept Durfee and King Philip, avenging an earlier loss to King Philip. Attleboro was beaten by Milford 3-0 2 games ago. Attleboro with a rank of 1-5 in the Hockomock League, 3-7 overall. The second, third, and fourth wins in program history. They're ranked number 51 in Division I. Dighton-Rehoboth comes in with a record of 2-11 out of the Tri-Valley League, ranked number 58 in Division II, and obviously these two teams are ready to go. DR's captain to libero, number 1, Logan Menezes, number 9, Yasiel Rodriguez, and number 11, Andrew Cabral. Bombardiers are going to start number 12, Andy Wen. Number 11, Elijah Sy, and Elijah Sy's having a great year, leads the team in kills with 60, also has 122 serve receptions. Derry Morataya, just a freshman, he leads in assists with 114. Libero Tito de Jesus Yusti has 116 digs to lead the team, also 218 serve receptions. Daquan Black leads the squad with 15 blocks on the year. Nate Eitherdoch and Anton Gabra right behind with 13 blocks each. Elijah Sy has 13 aces. Morataya has 11. So Tito's out there, number 18 in the starting lineup. That's Derry Morataya. Number 21 is Nathaniel Marbinas, a junior outside hitter. And who are we missing? And number 27, Daquan Black, who has come on, again, leads the team in blocks. DR will serve first on our right. This is number 17, Max Rose. And that'll be long. 1-0 Attleboro. First unforced error. So heading out is number 20, that's Rye Harrelson Sheriskar, and serving is going to be number 6 for the Bombardiers, Caden Jordan, a junior defensive specialist. Set, tap, kept alive by Morataya. Yusti to Morataya. Set by number 11, that's Cabral. That's going to be long. Ooh, that's in. The kill goes to number 9, Yasiel Rodriguez, and we're tied at 1. High school volleyball, best of 5. First team to win 3 sets wins. If it goes to a 5th set, oh yes, the first 4 sets are games to 25. If it goes to a 5th, games to 15. That's into the net, so 2 serves, 2 service errors for DR. Attleboro with a 2-1 lead. Attleboro coached by Mary Catherine Rooney Blakeney. Her second year, actually the boys program is 2 years old. That's long. Attleboro with a service error. That was number 11 for the Bombardiers, Sy. So we're tied at 2. Mary Catherine, the longtime girls coach, has really turned that program around, one of the top contenders in the state. And this boys program is developing quite nicely as well. Set, kept alive, nice right-handed play by Rose. Set by Morataya, little too far, points go, ooh, DR touched the net, and that point goes to Attleboro. They're ahead 3-2. Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons head coach is Jonathan Pacheco. Unfortunately can't be with us today. We wish you the best, Jonathan. Taking over today is his assistant, Abigail Barber, in the 4th year of the program. She played her high school volleyball at Dartmouth and then at collegiately at UMass Dartmouth. Nice dig by Tito. Set by number 8, St. Vincent, popped over by Cabral. Set by Morataya, knocked over the net. Rose with the set. Tap diving play by Tito de Jesus Yusti. Knocked over the net right-handed by Nguyen. That's a carry. That point goes to Attleboro. They lead 4-2. Serving for the Bombardiers will be number 27, Daquan Black. Ooh, Rose with another nice play. Outside to Wen, pops it over. Under the net. DR stepped under the net. That point goes to the Bombardiers. 3 straight for Attleboro. They lead 5-2. Our official up top on the ladder is Rick Horndern from Somerset High School back in the day, before it was Somerset Berkeley. We'll give you information on our floor ref in just a minute. One of Durfee's finest. Rose is set, beautifully blocked at the net by the Bombardiers number 19, Gabra. Great dig by Tito. Popped over the net, that's gonna be long. Point goes to DR. They're within 5-3 and they take the serve back. Our official on the floor is Tim Montel, who bleeds red and black, Durfee's colors. His father was the head football coach at Durfee from 1960 to 1971, again in 75, and then 82 to 83. Left-handed serve by Jacob St. Vincent. Nice dig in the back line. Rose pops it up. That'll be just a bit long. Point goes to the Bombardiers, 6-3, and they have the serve back. Coming in, number 21, Nathaniel Marbinas. Getting a break, number 6, Caden Jordan. Serving for Attleboro will be number 12, Andy Wen. Set by Rose, outside. Blocked at the net beautifully. Who is that? And that's the kill. The kill goes to number 11, Cabral, his first, after the initial block at the net by Marbinas. And number 19, Gabra. So 6-4. Serving now, number 11, Captain Andy Cabral. He's got a kill so far. Dig by Tito. Set by Ooh, nice left-handed dig by Logan Menezes. And a beautiful kill, his second of the match, Yasiel Rodriguez. And it's 6-5, DR within 1. Again, these two teams met back on April 17th. Attleboro got their first win of the season in a 5-match affair, 3-2. Second serve for Cabral. Set by Morataya. And the kill will go to number 21, Marbinas. And the Bombardiers take a 2-point lead, 7-5, have the serve back. This would be libero Tito de Jesus Justi. Received by Hawkins Prey. Wen pops it up. Nice set by Morataya. Popped over the net, kept alive. Oh, look at that, a diving kill by Hawkins Prey. Found the dead spot in the Attleboro defense, and again, the Falcons within 1 at 7-6. And now serving will be number 10, Connor Bissett. Don't have the years for the Falcon players. Set by Morataya. Oh, a second kill of the match for Marbinas, and the Bombardiers lead 8-6. Little something on that one, eh, folks? Serving now will be number 18, freshman Derry Morataya, who, as the season has progressed, is now playing in the front line and back line, a 6th-position player. That's wide. Attleboro's second service error, each team with 2. And the Falcons back within 1. Daquan Black, start of the year as a middle hitter and right side hitter. He's also playing some 6 rotations now. Served by Rose. Back set, Black. Rose kept alive by Sandblincher. Wen. Morataya. Tito's gonna pop it over. Set by Rose again, back pass. Left-handed spike attempt by St. Vincent, kept alive by Tito. Knocked over the net by Morataya. Set Rose again, a back pass. Beautiful block at the net. Marvinus' second block. Also in there, number 11, Elijah Sy with the block, and the Bombardiers with a 9-7 lead. Stepping to the service line, number 6, Caden Jordan, the junior defensive specialist. 5'8", right-handed serve from the middle. Menezes with the dig, Rose with the set. That's wide, just missing was Jacob St. Vincent. Bombardiers lead 10-7. This Attleboro team has made tremendous progress this year. Second serve by Jordan. Back pass again by Rose, likes that maneuver. Jordan with this reception. Tito knocks it over. Rose sets it up in the middle. And that kill goes to number 5, Josh Sandblincher. And the score is 10-8 Bombardiers. The Falcons have the serve back. And I believe this is number 9. Yasiel Rodriguez, 2 kills in the match. He's one of the captains. Tito, Morataya. Black has to just knock it over. Back pass. Rose sets outside to the left. Beautiful block again. That was Sy with his second block. That's outside. Bombardiers with an 11-8 lead in the serve back. This will be Elijah Sy, senior outside hitter and middle hitter. Couple of blocks already. Hard serve kept alive by Logan Menezes. And the kill goes to the lefty, Jacob St. Vincent. Unofficially his first, and it's 11-9 Attleboro over DR. And serving is number 5. So I guess that means he served then. And this is Josh Sandblincher. Morataya with a pass outside. Black. Diving play by Sandblincher. It's a carry. So the kill goes to Black, his first. And the Bombardiers with a 12-9 lead. And he'll go to the service line. Popped over the net. Running forward was Cabral. Morataya with the set. Nice spike by Gabra. Tipped at the net by the Bombardiers' Morataya. But it eventually goes into the net, and the Falcons are within 2. Coming in for the Bombardiers, number 5, Victor Allen, junior defensive specialist. And serving for the Falcons, number 8, Jacob St. Vincent. Hard serve, kept alive. Nice dig or service reception by Allen. That's long, and the Falcons are within 1. 12-11. Second serve coming up for Jacob St. Vincent. Allen, Morataya outside to Wen. Nice diving save or dig. Outside, Attleboro's point. They lead 13-11 and have the serve back. No team is, well, Attleboro had one string of 3 points in a row, taking a 2-2 tie to a 5-2 lead. Since then, no team has scored more than 2 points in a row. This is very versatile volleyball player, Andy Wen. Kept alive by Cabral. Morataya, back pass. Blocked at the net, into the net. That point goes to the DR Falcons in green and gold. They're within 1. At 13-12. Serving is Andrew Cabral, 1 kill in this match. One-handed serve, little help for the net. Tito pops it over, and the kill goes to number 10, Connor Bissett, his first. And the Bombardiers call timeout. We're tied at 13. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Good job saying the scores.
Yep. Yes.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. By the way, I'm Paul Heelan. Dave Angel is on camera. He'll also be adding graphics later. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. 2 straight points, 4 out of the last 5 for the Falcons. 5 out of the last 6. Second serve coming up for Andrew Cabral. Unofficially 6 digs in this game, 6 kills in this game for the Falcons, 3 for the Bombardiers. Wen pops it over, kept alive by Prey. Outside, another block at the net. Beautiful play by number 19. Anton Gabra, give him a kill and a block, and the Bombardiers take the lead back 14-13. And the serve. This will be the libero, senior Tito de Jesus Justi. Been so strong there for the 2 years of this Attleboro program. Rose has to pop it over. Tito, Morataya, outside. Kept alive by Tito after a good play at the net by DR. Rose into the net. This will give the kill. That's going to be the 3rd kill for Nathaniel Marbinas. And the Bombardiers with a 2-point lead back, 15-13. Looking for their 3rd point in a row on Tito de Jesus Justi's second serve. Out. Bombardiers' 3rd service error. DR had 2 service errors, their first 2 service attempts of the game, and have not had one since. So it's 15-14 Bombardiers. Looking to tie at the service line. That's and with an ace. Connor Bassett with an ace. First of the game for either club, and we're tied at 15. Coming in for the Bombardiers, number 22, Mario Racino Salguero. Second serve, Salguero. Morataya way up in the air. Tito pops it over. Rose with a set. Tipped over the net, kept alive by Allen. Morataya outside, Marbinas. Kill for Marbinas, his 4th. And I'm looking. 16-15 Attleboro. And for the Bombardiers is Elijah Sy. Oh, yes, he's there. Diving surface reception by Prey. Oh, Tito preventing the kill. But finishing the job for the Falcons, Josh Sandblincher. Tied at 16. Serving is the setter, number 17, Max Rose. Excuse me. Hard serve, kept alive by Salguero. Morataya outside, popped over by Black. Rose with a back pass that he loves. Blocked at the net. Marbinas and Sy with the block. Marbinas and Sy have been involved in 3 blocks. Black gets it over the net. Longest volley of the game so far. Back pass Rose. Oh! The kill goes to number 8, Jacob St. Vincent, his 2nd. And DR has the lead, 17-16. They've scored 4 of the last 5 points. Trying to see, I think that's their first lead of the game. Yes, it is. Second serve for Rose. That'll be, oh, that would have been long. It would have been long. Instead, it's an ace. And it's a 18-16 DR lead. Very easy game from the press box. 3rd serve for Rose. 3 points in a row now. 5 out of the last 6 for the Falcons. That'll be long. Each team now with 3 service errors. And the Bombardiers are within 1 with the serve back. 18-17 Falcons. Salguero comes out. Wen comes in. Getting ready to serve. Number 6, Caden Jordan. And where are my stats over here? Rose. Good work at the net. Oh! So that kill is going to go to Yasiel Rodriguez. Attleboro's communication has gotten so much better as the years has gone on, and that was the exception. 2-point lead now for the Falcons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the last 8 points. Hard serve by Cabral. Tito tries to punt it back the other way. Ace for, I'm sorry, that's Yasiel Rodriguez serving, and he gets the ace. And it's 20-17 DR. Since Attleboro took the 15-13 lead, DR's outscored them 7-2. Second serve coming now for Yasiel Rodriguez. Dig by Sai. Black pops it over. Black with the kill. Morataya with the assist. That's Black's second kill. And the Bombardiers are within 2, 20-18, and have the serve back in the form of Elijah Sai. Leads the club with 13 aces on the year. Set Rose outside. Sai. Ooh, tipped over by Gabra. Back pass by Rose. Kill! Another assist for Rose. And the kill, third of the game for the lefty, Jacob St. Vincent. 21-18. DR and the Bombardiers take their second time out. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Leading in kills for the Bombardiers. Sai with 60. Marbinas with 44, and Daquan Black with 40. Morataya with a big leading the way in assists with 114 on the season in 10 matches. Andy Wen second with 48. Tito de Jesus Yusti with 116 digs to lead the club. Sai with 94. Caden Jordan with 57. Daquan Black has 15 blocks. Nate Eitherdock with 13, as does Anton Gabra. And in aces, Sai and Mortoraya. Blocked at the net. Pop back over. Nice play, Morataya. Max Rose, another back pass. Lefty has to reset, though. Tipped over the net by Gabra. Set by, that was Rodriguez to Cabral. Attleboro into the net. And the Falcons just 3 points away from victory. They have a 22 points away, 3 points away, I was right, 22-18. Second serve coming up for number 5, Sam Blincher. Morataya is going to put it over. Rose at the net, a little long in that set. Kept it alive, popped over, Morataya. Tito to Black. Nice dig by Rose. Left side, into the net, Bombardiers point. 22-19 Falcons lead. Black at the service line. 2 aces on the year, but a 90.5 serve percentage. Rose, another back pass, St. Vincent. Black, kept alive by Jordan. Morataya, back to the net, pops it over. Rose, front set. Tito keeps it alive. Can Wen knock it over? No! And that kill goes to Connor Bissett, his second. 23-19, Dighton-Rehoboth. And this will put Jacob St. Vincent at the service line. He's got 3 kills in this match. Allen, whoops, goes as an ace. 4 aces in this game. Game point, 24-19 for the Falcons. As the lefty, Jacob St. Vincent, gets ready. That's a carry, and that's the game. Attleboro led 15-13, and from that point, the Falcons outscored them 12-4 to come up with a win. And they take a 1-0 lead. Unofficially, 2 kills for Sandblincher, 1 for Prey, 3 for Jacob St. Vincent, same number for Rodriguez, 2 for Brissett, 1 for Cabral. For the Bombardiers, Gabra with a kill, Marbinis with 4, Daquan Black with 2. Marbinis and Sai each involved in 3 blocks each. 1-0 in favor of the Falcons.
Hi, I'm Elijah. In the summer, I like playing basketball on the trampoline. When I'm hungry, it affects me. Like, if I'm trying to read, I'll go to sleep, or if I'm trying to do something around class, I'll get distracted. When I grow up, I want to be a robotic engineer. I want to build robots that can help around the house. Helping people makes me feel proud of myself.
Substance use disorder and addiction is so isolating. And so, as a Black woman in recovery, hope must be loud. It grows louder when you ask for help and you're vulnerable. It is the thread that lets you know that no matter what happens, you will be okay.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Dave Angel on camera. He'll also edit this broadcast and add graphics later. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. I forgot to mention Dighton-Rehoboth's team manager, Aster Angel Hayes. And team managers matter. One L, Dave. You have 2 L's in your name. As Coach Mary Catherine Blakeney, taking a long time with the Bombardiers. DR certainly more aggressive at the net in that game. Ooh, I got to keep track of the service errors. Each team had 3 in that first game. And for the Falcons, their first 2 serves were service errors, and they certainly cleaned that up on their way to a Game 1 victory. The Bombardiers have Black, Sai, and Marbinis up front. Wen, Gabra, and who's that? Morataya's out there, and yes, he'll step off, and the libero comes on, Tito de Jesus Justi. Bombardiers will serve first in this game. This will be number 18, the freshman, who's turned into a 6th position player, Dari Morataya. Rose, back pass. Boy, he loves that move. Oh, that looked like a push. Apparently not. And the kill goes to Yasiel Rodriguez. Another assist for Rose. He's racking them up. 1-0 Falcons. And they take the serve over. And this will be Rodriguez. Hard serve. Marbinis with a dig. Back pass side. Black. Ball's tipped at the net. Popped over. And a kill. First of the game for Elijah Sai. Leads the team with 60. That's his first today. And we're tied at 1. I guess that could also go as a block, couldn't it? Coming in to serve, Caden Jordan. Dig by Menezes. Morataya with a nice dig. Tito outside to Black, pops it over the net. Rose, back pass, into the net. Bombardiers with a 2-1 lead. Second serve. Coming up for Jordan. Where's my stats? Dig by Logan, or service reception by Menezes. I believe that kill goes to number 5, his third of the match, Josh Sandblincher. We're tied at 2. Whoops, wrong color. Can't broadcast without my 4-color pen. Serving Josh Sandblincher. Diving reception by Jordan. Great block at the net. That was number 10 with the block, Bassett. Rose with a back pass. St. Vincent. Tito keeps it alive. Side pops it over with the left hand. Nice play by Rodriguez. Rose out to the side. That'll be long. Bombardiers point. They lead 3-2 and have the serve back. Sai's got 13 aces on the year. 23 points while he's been at the service line. Set by Rose outside to Cabral. Morataya. Oh no, communication error. So Cabral gets that kill, and we're tied at 3. For fans of the movie Cool Hand Luke, what we have here is failure to communicate. That was a crazy play, though. Left-handed serve by St. Vincent. Morataya. Nice dig attempt, spike attempt by Black. Long. Bombardiers have the lead 4-3 in the serve back. Coach Abigail Barber instructing her frontline players follow through on the ball. Serve by Daquan Black. Popped over by Cabral. Morataya. The kill goes to Gopra, his second. And the Bombardiers have a 2-point lead for the first time in this game, 5-3. Second serve for Daquan Black. Excuse me. Reception by Prey. Long set by Rose. Oh, finding the dead spot for his third kill, Cabral. The dead zone for fans of Christopher Walken movies. Look it up, kids. 5-4 Attleboro, but the Falcons with the serve back and stepping behind the line to our left, Andrew Cabral, one of the captains, along with Rodriguez and libero Logan Menezes. Tito. Morataya. Popped over with his left hand for the Bombardiers. Blocked at the net, but the kill will go to Yasel Rodriguez, his 5th of the game. Oh no, that point goes, whoops. Yeah, that point goes to DR. We're tied at 5. I'm deep, I'm perceptive, I see things. Oh, an ace with the help of the net. 6-5, Dighton-Rehoboth. Their second lead of the game, first since 1-0. And first ace for Cabral. 5 different Falcons now have aces. Do you give the net an assist on that? Morataya outside to Wen. Pops it over. Kicking it over was Cabral. And that's going to be wide. Point goes to DR. Their 4th consecutive point. They lead 7-5. Excuse me. 4th serve coming up for Andrew Cabral. Whoops. First service error of the game, 4th of the match for the Falcons. Bombardiers within 7-6, and they have the serve back. And this is number 12, Andy Nguyen. Ooh, popped over the net by Bissett. That was tipped. And the kill goes to Marbinas, his 5th. Another assist for freshman Morataya. Tied at 7. Second serve for Andy Nguyen. Rose will set outside. Kept alive. Into the rafters. And they give the point to DR. 8-7 Falcons, and they have the serve back. It's number 10, Connor Brissett. Salguero to Morataya. Oop, Marbinas into the net. 9-7 Falcons. Second serve for Bissett. Salguero, Morataya. Gabra, set by Rose. Yasiel Rodriguez. Yasiel Rodriguez had a blast, fielded by Tito de Jesus Yusti, but it went too far over the net. And Rodriguez, with his 6th kill of the match, gives a 3-point lead to the Falcons. Served by Bissett, his 3rd. Assist Morataya. Kill Anton Gabra, his 3rd. The Bombardiers are within 2 at 10-8. Tito Yusti at the service line. He has 8 aces on the season. He's hit 87.5% of his serves. Point goes to the Bombardiers. They're within 1 at 10-9. Second serve for Tito, the righty, from the right side of the net. Bullet serve, tipped over the net by Rose. Marbinas, Morataya, back to Marbinas. Nice dig in the back line by Cabral. Pass by Rose to Rodriguez. Another assist for Rose, another kill. Yasiel Rodriguez, his 7th. 2-point lead, DR, 11-9. Max Rose has done an outstanding job at setter this afternoon. Steps into that, bullet serve, hits the net. Another ace. That's his 2nd of the match. 12-9 DR, that's their 2nd ace, 2nd this game, assisted by the net. As a team, 6 in this match so far. Bombardiers looking for their 1st ace. Salguero fields that. Marbinas with the blast, kept alive. Over the net, Morataya. That was a great play by number 8, St. Vincent. Salguero with a nice dig. Good job, Morataya. St. Vincent puts it up. Popped over the net. Great play, Tito, to dig that out. Rose across. Rodriguez, Tito on the back line. Morataya to Marbinas. Great left-handed save by Cabral. And Cabral's going to get the kill on that. Andrew Cabral, his 4th, and it's 13-9 DR. They've scored 6 of the last 8 points. 3rd serve coming up for Max Rose. Again, these serves so important. When they're well received and the Bombardiers can set up their offense, they're in business. But like that, when they have to scramble, makes it so much tougher for their offense. Popped over the net by Sandbencher. Tito, Morataya. Sai with the kill. Elijah Sai after Morataya assist, his 2nd kill of the match. Bombardiers within 13-10. Salguero comes out, heading to the service line, number 18. The freshman, Morataya. Ooh, that would have been long. Back pass, popped over the net by St. Vincent. Sai with a set. Martinez, block at the net. St. Vincent with the block. Sandbencher was there as well. It's 14-10. Ooh, Attleboro got that point. I'm sorry. I was wrong. 13-11 as they went into the net, meaning the Falcons. Pushed over by Rodriguez. Morataya. Tito outside to Black. Puts it over with his right hand. Menezes. Rose. Beautiful block by Martinez inside. And the kill goes to Josh Sandbencher. Sandbencher, his 4th kill of the match. Now it's 14-11. In favor of the Falcons, and Mary Catherine Blakeney takes a timeout. Boy, Attleboro has used 3 timeouts. You get 2 a game. The Falcons have yet to call one as they lead game 2, 14-11. We'll be right back.
More than 6 million kids in the U.S. have ADHD. Many aren't getting the support they need. At understood.org, we can help. Sometimes in class, the only thing your child can focus on are the thoughts racing through their head.
Why am I always falling behind? Why do I feel so alone?
We provide parents with the resources they need to help kids with ADHD thrive. Your child wants to thrive. Be the reason they do.
Here come the Bombardiers trailing 14-11. Again, these teams played a 5-match contest on April 17th, which the Bombardiers won 3-2. This will send Yasiel Rodriguez with an ace and 7 kills today unofficially. Serves from the middle. Whoops, Martinez into the net. Punched over by Sai. Rose with a back pass to St. Vincent. Dig by Black. Tito to Morbinas. Rodriguez, Rose, outside, into the net. Bombardier point. They're within 14-12. And who's this for Attleboro? This is number 6 serving. Caden Jordan. Hard serve. Rose too far on the set. And that's Wen with a block kill. And the Bombardiers within 1. They trail 14-13. And now suddenly they scored 4 of the last 5 points. Second serve for Caden Jordan. Bullock. Menezes. Rose. Oh, beautiful block at the net for Sai. 4th block of the match, and we're tied at 14. Best run of the match for the Bombardiers as they secured 5 of the last 6 points. Third serve for Caden Jordan. And again, the Bombardiers have scored 47 points on the season coming into the match with Jordan at the service line. That'll be long. Point to the Falcons. They have the lead back, 15-14. This will send Josh Sandbencher 4 kills in the match to the service line. Tito, Morataya, back pass, Black, long, 16-14, Falcons. Second serve for Sandbencher. Into the net. Second service error of the game, 5th of the match for the Falcons. Bombardiers within 1 at 16-15, Falcons. Elijah Sai, who can explode at any moment. Rose with a set, back to Cabral. Ooh, Attleboro tipped that at the net, so Cabral gets the kill, his 5th. And it's 17-15 DR. Jacob St. Vincent with 1 ace, 3 kills and a block. the right side on the service line for his left-hander. Tito, Morataya. Oh, what a great pass, Morataya. Authoritative kill to Quan Black, his third. And the Bombardiers within one at 17-16, Falcons. And Black, after that kill, goes to the service line. Attleboro scored 19 points in the season with him at the line. Rose, Bissett, but a great dig by Tito. Nice block at the net by Bissett. Rose to Rodriguez, outside Cabral. He finds the dead zone and gets the kill. Cabral with his 6th kill. Rodriguez got that assist. It's 18-16 Falcons. Do you pronounce it Falcons or Falcons? Well, we do know it's a Raptor. Tri-captain Andrew Cabral, an ace and 6 kills. Morataya to the right. Nice job by Wang. Coach Abigail Barber getting out of the way and then exchanging. Joshing shoulder smacks with Yasiel Rodriguez. So that kill goes to Wen. And the Bombardiers within one. It's 18-17. And Wen will serve. That was Prey. Rose. What a play by Rose. But hitting the net was Rodriguez. Attleboro gets the point. We're tied at 18. Second serve for Andy Nguyen. Long. Attleboro's first service error of this game, 4th of the match, and it gives the Falcons the lead back, 19-18, and service control. Connor Bissett with an ace and 2 kills. Into the net. Falcons up to 6 service errors for the match, and we're tied at 19. Here comes Tito to Jesus Justi. Here the bench. Let's go, Tito. Ace for Tito. That's Attleboro's first ace of the match. And they take a 20-19 lead, and they've scored 4 of the last 5 points. Second serve for Tito. That dips quickly. 2 aces in a row for Tito. Bombardiers lead 21-19. First time out of the match. Called by Abigail Barber, filling in at head coach today for the Falcons. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
My name is Irene. My job is community school coordinator. My mom taught us that it doesn't matter how much money you have, you can always find a way to help. We started the pantry because the needs were so great. We're very fortunate to have the food bank just a few miles down. I just want our kids to experience what other kids experience and learn to say, what do I want to be when I grow up? And not worry about food.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy and Dave Angel with you. Dave, producer at AACS, professor at Worcester State University. And the Attleboro bench is excited as they've been, as they've scored 5 of the last 6 points to take a 21-19 lead. Third serve for Tito. Chasing it down was Logan Menezes. Tito to Morataya. To side, blocked at the net beautifully though. Marbides, one-handed save by Rodriguez. Rose double hits, another point for the Bombardiers, and they lead 22-19. Unofficially, 6 kills for Marbinas. Bombardiers now have 4 straight points, 6 of the last 7. Fourth serve coming up for Tito. Rose outside, long. Late swing by Yasiel, and the Bombardiers now lead 23-19. 4 straight points with Tito at the line. He had 5 aces and 29 service points on the season. Take something off that one. Saved by Cabral. Rose outside to Rodriguez. Attleboro went under the net. And the point goes to the Falcons. Or Falcons. 23-20 Attleboro. But one of Dighton-Rehoboth's best servers, Max Rose, at the line. He has 2 aces in the match. When Morataya, Sai, Cabral, Rose, Rodriguez. His 8th kill, and the Falcons are within 2, 23-21 Bombardiers. Rose steps up, there's a bullet. Salguero, Morataya, Marbinas, long. This is a 1-point game, folks. 3 straight for DR, and it's now 23-22 Attleboro. Third serve coming up for Max Rose. Long. 4th service error of the game, 7th of the match, and that puts the Bombardiers at game point, 24-22. Salguero comes out. Black comes back in. Serving number 18. Morataya, the freshman. Oh, into the net. Attleboro's 2nd service error of the game, 5th of the match. 24-23 Attleboro, still game point, but now the DR's Yasiel. What did he do? I was writing down on my score sheet. I'll just put SE for service error. That was 5 service errors in that game. They now have 8 overall, and Attleboro comes away with a 23-25 win. So we're tied up 1 game apiece. For the Bombardiers, Marbinas unofficially 6 kills. He's been on 3 blocks. Gabra with 3 kills and a block. Elijah Sai's been outstanding defensively and on 4 blocks. He's got a couple of kills himself. And Daquan Black with 3 kills. We'll be back with game 3 right after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a 3rd-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Want to send a hearty hello to Bill Rooney, former Attleboro High School principal, currently the Dighton-Rehoboth Regional School Superintendent, the father of Attleboro coach Mary Catherine Rooney Blakeney. He's on his way right now to Clemson, South Carolina for Mary Catherine's brother and his son William's college graduation. William, an outstanding 3-sport athlete here at Attleboro: football, basketball, and lacrosse. Not an all-star in any sport, but the kind of a solid program player. Kind of player who only gave 100% every time he was on the court or the field. Makes his teammates better. Yes, Bill, I still remember that huge hit he had against Canton when they ran a sweep his way. played goaltender and defense in lacrosse and was the first guard off the bench in basketball. Congratulations to William Rooney, graduated from Clemson. I thought sure he'd flunk out halfway through his freshman year. I was wrong. We get ready for game 3. Attleboro took game 1, 25. I'm sorry, DR took game 1, 25-19. Attleboro, on the strength of a 6-2 run late in the game, prevailed 25-23 over Dighton-Rehoboth. And we start game 3. Max Rose will serve first for the Falcons. Whoops, oh, I gotta get this stat in there. 8 and 5, okay. Point goes to the Bombardiers, and I missed it. 1-0 Attleboro. And to get Rose off the service line is a big deal. I think Marbinas had another block. That'd be his 4th. Serving for Attleboro, Caden Jordan. Been very effective for the Bombardiers on the service line. Nice reception by Logan Menezes. Morataya, Wen pops it over. Rodriguez, Rose, back pass to St. Vincent. Kill for St. Vincent. Another assist for Rose. St. Vincent's 4th kill. We're tied at 1. I know it's only game 3, but this is feeling like a 5-gamer, isn't it, folks? Good thing there's no microphone on Dave Angel. Rodriguez at the service line. Wen blocked at the line. St. Vincent involved in his 2nd block, and Blincher was there as well. 2-1 DR. And they keep the serve with Yasiel Rodriguez. Jumps into that. Jordan into the bench, saved by Wen. Tito's gonna pop this over, and he does. Rodriguez, Rose, Cabral into the net. Bombardier point. 2-2. Let's see you, Mary Catherine. Blakeney sends the, oh, I'm sorry, that was wrong. Attleboro was into the net. It is 3-1 in favor of DR. 3rd serve for Rodriguez. And that's why it's 4-1 DR. And we'll get the 4th serve coming up for Yasiel Rodriguez. Asked him before the game if he had picked a college yet. Said he wasn't sure. I assume he's deciding between Harvard and Yale. Princeton as a safety school. Diving play by Jordan. Rose. Cabral once again. That's his 7th kill, and that's at least his 3rd, where he's found that dead spot in the Attleboro defense. 5 straight points for the Falcons, and they lead 5-1. 5th serve coming up for Yasiel Rodriguez. Tito, a little long. 6-1 for DR. Rodriguez stepping into these serves and putting a little something on him over the net. Getting the Attleboro defense. Oh, that'll be long. First service error of the game, 9th of the match for the Falcons. Attleboro now down 6-2. And this will be Elijah Sy, the senior. Serving unofficially a couple of kills. He's been involved in 4 blocks. Nice dig by the libero. Technically not an ace, as 2 different players touched it, but nice serve by Sy, and it's 6-3 Falcons. 2nd serve for Elijah. Again, leads the team with 60 digs coming in. Rodriguez to Cabral. 7-3 in favor of DR. So that's a kill for Cabral, his 8th. And is that 5 or 6? That's number 5, Josh Sandblincher. Popped over by Black. Cabral, Rose, back pass to St. Vincent. St. Vincent with another kill. Cabral, another assist. 5 kills for St. Vincent, the lefty, who plays on the right side. And it's 8-3 DR. Again, when you have a left-handed blaster like St. Vincent on the right side, something opposing defenses aren't used to seeing. Black has to knock it over. Rodriguez, Rose, Bissett. Nice play, Black. And the kill goes to number 19, Gabra, his 3rd. Black with that assist, excuse me, his 4th kill. And it's 8-4 in favor of the Falcons. Bombardiers ball, or service control. And it'll be Daquan Black. Logan Menezes, a little too far. Point goes to the Bombardiers. They're within 3. It's 8-5. Second serve coming up for Daquan, senior. He's played more back row as the season has gone on. Started playing exclusively up front. It's one thing Mary Catherine Blakeney has been happy with in the progression of this season is more players have been able to play more different positions, which gives her so many more options. Wen knocks it over. Rodriguez. Oh, that is a kill. Rodriguez to Rose. To Andrew Cabral, his 9th kill of the match, and it's 9-5 Falcons. That ball right there, that might have been the hardest hit ball we've seen all match. Jacob St. Vincent, 1 ace, 2 blocks, 5 kills, steps to the service line. Wen, Morataya, nice block. Connor Bissett involved in his 2nd block. 10-5, Dighton-Rehoboth. Second serve coming up for St. Vincent. Lefty serving from the right side. Seguero, Morataya, Wen pops it over. Wen with a kill. Another assist, Morataya. Andy Nguyen's 2nd kill. Bombardiers within 10-6, and they have the serve back. This will be Andy Nguyen. He's got 3 aces on the air at 95.2 serve percentage. He's been at the service line for 18 Attleboro points. Nice play at the net by number 19, Gabra. Marbinas knocks the ball over. Rose with a back pass, nobody there. Popped over underhanded by Prey. Tito to Morataya. Prey. Rose. Cabral. Just a bit long. 2 points in a row for the Bombardiers. It's 10-7 DR, but Attleboro's won 4 of the last 6 points. Second serve coming up for Andy Nguyen. Rodriguez, Rose has to track it down. Bissett pops it over, nice play, Morataya. Wide of the net. Wen tracks it down. Tito, beautiful set to Morataya. Rodriguez, Rose. Was that Bissett or Cabral with the kill? Either way, it's an 11-7 DR lead, and they have to serve back, and at the line will be Andrew Cabral. 1 ace, 9 kills. Seguero, Morataya, Marbinas. Nice play at the net defensively by Rose. Rodriguez, nice dig, Tito. Morataya, sweeping it over the net was Gabra. Rodriguez, nice dig, Tito. Morataya, Gabra knocks it over. Rose pops it over back to the net. Block, but Gabra got it over. Tito, Morataya outside to Marbinas. Marbinas with the kill. And Morataya's got oodles of assists today. Nathaniel Marbinas, that's his 7th kill. He's been involved in 4 blocks. 11-8 in favor of the Falcons. But Attleboro has to serve back with Tito de Jesus Justi. Steps into it. Menezes. Oh, Menezes, yep. Whoops, when Salguero kicks it, can't get it over the net. I missed that kill for DR, but they take a 12-8 lead. That's the third time we've seen the ball played with a foot today. The set, nice serve, Salguero, Morataya. Uh-oh. Sai was coming towards the net, pass a little bit back and behind him. 13-8. Falcons. Second serve for Connor Brissett. Salguero. That's an ace technically, right? That's Brissett's second ace of the match. They lead 14-8. And Mary Catherine Blakeney calls a timeout for the Bombardiers. 14-8. Game 3. We're tied at 1 game apiece. We'll be back.
Let's go! Like Deadpool and Wolverine, you can be a hero.
Now that's a superhero landing.
Save a best friend for life at a shelter near you.
Us? A team? The answer is yes.
Yeah! Look at you! She's coming with us!
No, she's not.
Oh, yes.
Visit bestfriends.org today and bring love home.
That's my girl!
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Dave Angel on camera. He'll edit this broadcast later. Add all our graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Third serve coming up for Connor Brissett. Beautiful serve. Nice dig by Sai, or reception by Sai. Rose pops it over right to Tito. Morataya back to Marbinas. Marbinas with the kill. Tito with the assist on that. Nate's up to 8 kills. 14-9 in favor of the Falcons, but Attleboro with a service back. Freshman Morataya. Rose, little off balance, knocked over, and once again, Andrew Cabral, that's his 10th kill of the match, and I believe that's his 4th, that he's just used that little change-up, a little soft touch to find a dead spot in the zone. 15-9 Falcons. And the man who started the game serving for the Falcons, Max Rose. Tito, Black's gonna pop it over. Cabral, Rose, Rodriguez, blocked at the net beautifully by the Quan Black. Sai, Morataya, back to Sai. And that's a block at the net. Second of the match for Sandblincher. Big play, and it's a 16-9. Falcon lead. Second serve for Rose. He's kept, ooh, that'll be long. 10th service error of the match for the Falcons, and the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers now trail 16-10. And is number 10 in for the Bombardiers? Up, Jacob Norland chased that ball down. This puts one of their best servers, Caden Jordan, at the line. Rodriguez, Rose. Ooh, that might have been long, but the kill goes to Jacob St. Vincent. Another assist for Rose. Not keeping track of those, but let's just say he has oodles and oodles of them. 17-10. Falcons. Oodles is a volleyball phrase, isn't it? Yeah. We haven't used the adjective matriculate yet today. Served by Rodriguez. Oh, Black going for the kill, but nice defense at the net by Sandblincher and Cabral. Rose back pass, popping it over the net with St. Vincent. He was out of bounds when he hit that, right? I'm not sure what they call, but I do know it's Attleboro's point. 17-11, DR leads Attleboro, and serving now will be Elijah Sai. Knocked over by the lefty St. Vincent. And St. Vincent gets an excuse me kill. His 7th of the match, and it's 18-11. As Attleboro has never scored more than 2 points consecutively in this game 3. Jacob Sandblincher. Morataya, back pass to Black. Wide, 19-11. Second serve for Sandblincher. He's got 2 blocks and 4 kills today. When Morataya outside to the right to Black. Ball's tipped at the net. Rodriguez keeps it alive to Rose. Back pass, St. Vincent. Kill. St. Vincent up to 8 kills. Folks, it's 20-11 in favor of DR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the last 7 points for the Falcons. Third serve coming up for Sandblincher. Take something off that. When Morataya, Black. Kept alive by Cabral. Back pass by Rose. Oh, nice dig at the back line by Morataya. Black, I believe, with his 4th kill of the match, and it's 20-12 in favor of DR, but Attleboro has the serve back. Boy, how often do you see the player who scores or gets the kill step up to the service line? Happens a lot in volleyball. I don't know why. Black with a change-up serve. Diving play by Logan Menezes. Oh, what a kill! Boom, boom, boom from Jacob St. Vincent. His 9th kill is 21-12. And again, the Bombardiers have never scored more than 2 consecutive points here in game 3. Salguero coming in. As the Falcons have been able to put more authority on their hits, which have kept Attleboro back on their heels offensively. And that point, yep, I think Wen went under the net or into the net. It's 22-12, 10-point lead here in game 3 for the Falcons. Second serve coming up for Jacob St. Vincent. Unofficially 2 blocks, 9 kills, and an ace. Morataya. Oh, kept alive, somehow put over the net. Nice play, Bissett. Tito, Wen's gonna knock this over, and he does. Rose, back pass. What miscommunication. Bissett jumped a bit early. Point goes to the Bombardiers, 22-13 Falcons, but Attleboro with a serve back. And now would be a good time to string more than 2 points together for the first time in game 3. Andy Nguyen's got a couple of kills today, and believe it or not, a block. He plays bigger than his. You got to have 3 in the back line, 3 up front. Bombardiers did not. That call goes against them. That's how they won game 2. That was the same violation DR committed. So it's now 23-13 Falcons. And I believe that was Attleboro's second and final timeout of game 3.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why?
My.
Oh.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports Game 3, 23-13. The Falcons lead. Again, our officials on the floor, Tim Montel, pride of Durfee, Massachusetts. Think that buzzer was loud enough? Again, his father, head coach of the Durfee Hilltoppers, 1960 to 1971, when offensive linemen couldn't extend their arms. You know, real football. He also was the head coach in 75, 82, and 83. Up in the ladder is Rick Horndern. Played his high school sports at Somerset. Just a bit long on that blast, as Cabral was a bit overexcited. And one of the few downsides for the Falcons today, they now have 11 service errors. Bombardiers just 5. 23-14 DR, Tito's at the line. Rose, Rodriguez. Oh, what a play. Great defensive work by Sai. And Sai gets the kill, the assist. Morataya. Elijah Sai, he leads the team with 60 coming in, just his third kill today. Bombardiers get 2 in a row, and they trail by 8, 23-15. Second serve coming up for Tito de Jesus Justi. Accidentally knocked over the net by Menezes. Great block at the net, that was Bissett. Oh, Sai gets an excuse me kill. DR thought he was in the net. Elijah Sai coming alive for the Bombardiers, and they could use that. First time this game, they've got 3 points in a row, 4 of the last 5, and they're within 7 at 23-16 as it's late in game 3. Third serve, Tito. Reception by Prey. Rodriguez with the kill. Boy, Max Rose has a ton of assists. Rodriguez now has 9 kills, and it's game point, 24-16 for the visiting Falcons. Trying to avenge an earlier 3-2 loss to the Bombardiers back on April 17th. Who was that serve? That was Bissett serving. Sai knocks it over. Cabral, Rose, Rodriguez, Tito. Sai pops it over the net with his back to the net. Rose goes for the sneaky kill. Morataya to Sai. Great play by Bissett. Better play by Rodriguez. Morataya outside to Marbinas. Great block! Game-winning block, his third of the game for Josh Sandblencher. And the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons win 25-16, and they have a 2-1 edge. 1 game from victory as we head to game 4 on AACS 15 Sports unofficially. Number 5, Josh Sandblencher, 4 kills, 3 blocks, including the game winner there. Hawkins Prey with a kill, although he's come in mostly to play defensive specialist. An ace, 9 kills, 2 blocks for Jacob St. Vincent. An ace, 9 kills for Yasiel Rodriguez. 2 aces and 3 kills for Connor Brissett. An ace, 10 kills for Andrew Cabral, 4 of those just soft touches finding the dead zone. 2 aces for Max Rose. For the Bombardiers, Tito de Jesus Justi has done a fine job at libero. He's got 2 aces. Elijah Sai, 4 aces, and then 4 blocks at the net at least. Andy Nguyen with 2 aces, and all kinds of versatile play as he plays center and right side, or defensive specialist and right side. Anton Gabra with 4 kills and a block. Nathaniel Marbinas, 9 kills. He's been involved in 4 blocks. Mario Racinos Salguero has played and done well at defensive center. And Daquan Black with 4 kills. We'll be right back for game 4.
There's a blood shortage and we came up to Dead Lover's Point at midnight on Friday the 13th.
Lame.
Guess I'm gonna waste all this blood by dying in a predictable horror movie way.
50% of Americans like watching blood get spilled in horror movies, but only 3% donate it. When was the last time you donated blood?
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. We're getting ready for game 4 as the Falcons looking to avenge an earlier loss to the Bombardiers in the 3-2 variety. Attleboro came into this game 1-5 in the Hockomock League, 3-7 overall. Those 3 victories all in a row against Dighton-Rehoboth, Durfee, and King Philip. The Falcons come in with a record of 2-11, looking for their 3rd win of the season. Again, their head coach, Jonathan Pacheco could not be with us today due to a family matter. We certainly wish him the best. Abigail Barber has done just fine filling in as the head coach. She played at Dartmouth High School and then collegiately at UMass Dartmouth, where her father also went. Attleboro has the ball first, and serving will be their outstanding freshman, Derry Morataya. Jumps into the serve. Menezes, Rose outside. Great block at the net, Black. Daquan Black, and Cy was there as well. 1-0 Bombardiers. Second serve now for Morataya. He scored 37 service line points on the season. 94.3% service percentage, but that one was long. And I forgot to transfer those numbers. Coming into game 4. Where am I here? 11. Attleboro had no service errors in game 3. They now have 6 for the match. DR has 11 for the match. Now let me try to catch up and give you the score. 2-1 Attleboro. I'd explain why, but I was too busy looking at old stats. That was a serve by, great play at the net. Kill for Daquan Black, his 5th. And it's 3-1 Bombardiers. Second serve for Caden with a K, Jordan. Rose, back pass. The kill goes to Jacob St. Vincent, his 10th kill of the match. And it makes it 3-2 in favor of the Bombardiers. Boy, if the Falcons had balance at the front line. St. Vincent with 10 kills, Cabral with 10 kills, Rodriguez with 9, and then 4 and 3 blocks for Sandbletcher. That serve was number 5, Sandbletcher. Rodriguez, Rose, far side to Cabral. Nice dig at the back line by Jordan. Morataya's gonna pop it over. Rodriguez, Rose. Great play, Morataya. Kept alive, Jordan. Morataya pops it over the net. Rose, miscommunication. Attleboro point, they lead 4-2. One of our longer volleys. Elijah Sy, the senior outside hitter, middle hitter, at the service line. Leads the team with 13 aces on the year. Rose, nice set. Great dig by Sy. Popped, that would have been long. Attleboro gets a break there. Rose to Cabral. Great block at the net. And that's Gabra involved in his second big block. 5-2 Attleboro. As they're determined to get us to a game 5. Sy with his 3rd serve. Rodriguez, Rose, back pass. Over the net, though. And Wen directed it wide. And the Falcons get control back, trailing 5-3. Jacob St. Vincent at the service line. Lefty. Wen. Morataya outside to Black. Tipped at the net by Cabral. Rose to Cabral. Tries to find a dead spot. I'm not sure if that was Black or Gabra. I'll give them both credit. 6-3 Bombardiers. And they have the serve back. Daquan Black at the service line. Missed the kill, but the point goes to DR. That's what happens to try to look at your stats during the game. 6-4 Attleboro leads, but the Falcons have the serve back with Andrew Cabral. An ace and 10 kills on the match. Salguero. Morataya sneaks it over. Diving dig by Prey. Cabral. Morataya. Gabra at the net. Goes into the net, so the point goes to the Falcons, and they're within 1. Attleboro leads 6-5. Second serve coming up for Andrew Cabral. Tito. Morataya knocks it over. Prey. Rose back to the middle. Bissett. That'll be long. 7-5 Attleboro. They have the serve back. Nathaniel Martinez coming in for the Bombardiers. He's been involved in 4 blocks and he has 9 kills. All stats unofficial, of course. Serving Andy Nguyen. And that'll be an ace! Just the 3rd ace of the match today. The first 2 by Tito. That one by Andy Nguyen, and now it's 8-5 Attleboro. Like to get a run going here. Cabral, Rose outside, Rodriguez. Nguyen, Morataya, Martinez. Great block at the net by Rose. Rose back to the net, pops it wide, and the point goes to Attleboro. They lead 9-5. 3 points in a row for the Bombardiers. 4 of the last 6. 3rd serve coming up for Andy Nguyen. Rose outside, Rodriguez tipped at the net. Salguero, Morataya, Martinez tipped at the net. Sliding to keep it alive. Great play. Menezes. Morataya, soft pass to Gabra. Kept alive. Nice play, Rodriguez. Back to Rodriguez from Cabral with the kill. Falcons now have 3 different players with 10 kills. St. Vincent, Cabral, and Rodriguez just joined the club. They're within 9-6. Connor Brissett will serve. 2 aces, 3 kills in the day. Salguero, Morataya. Morataya to Anton Gabra, his 5th kill of the match. And Attleboro leads 10-6 and gets the serve right back. Tito de Jesus Justi. As in the background, Black and Gabra excited. Cabral, Rose, back to Cabral, tries to find that dead spot, but Sai is there. Back to Sai, ooh! Was gonna go for the spike, then decided to go for the underhand tip, didn't get enough on it. 10-7, Attleboro leads, but the serve comes back to the Falcons with Max Rose, 2 aces on the day at the service line. Into the net. That's the 12th service error of the match for the Falcons. 11-7, Attleboro lead. Attleboro with 6 service errors in the day. I was going to say super soft, Jerry Morataya at the service line, but he's a freshman. Rodriguez kept alive by Rose, popped over the net by Sandblincher. Tito to Black, diving play. Kept alive over the net. That was a beautiful play, Rodriguez. Tito to side, that'll be long. Attleboro 11. Dighton-Rehoboth 8, and they've got the serve back. Rodriguez, an ace, 10 kills. Into the net. 13th service error of the match, and the Bombardiers lead 12-8 as they want to force a game 5. Coming in to serve, Caden Jordan, the junior. Team trying to pump him up. 91.9 serve percentage. He's got 47 service points on the year. And that's technically an ace, right? His first ace of the game and 7th of the season. 13-8 Bombardiers. Caden Jordan, that'd be, oh, that would have been long. 2 consecutive aces. A break for Attleboro as it's now 14-8. If you're a Nirvana fan, you might say it smells like game 5. 3rd serve coming up for Caden with a K, Jordan. Cabral, Rose, back to Cabral, gets good height. Cabral with a kill, another Jordan assist. Cabral's got 11. And Attleboro leads 14-9. Who's serving? Josh Sandblencher. 4 kills. He's been involved in 3 blocks. That was Jordan. Back pass from Morataya. Great play at the net. Bissett gets that kill. Actually block. 3rd block he's been involved in. What's that noise I'm hearing beneath me? Oh. 15-9. Oh, Attleboro did get that point. Okay, I'm an idiot. And there's the kill for Bissett. All right, so it was 1 point early on the play by Bissett. 15-10 Attleboro. So in that earlier play, he went into net. Serving now, number 8. Excuse me, number 9. Yeah, that's number 8. Oh! 3 of the last 4 Falcon serves have been service errors. Attleboro has scored a point on the last 4 DR serves, and they now lead 16-10. This is Daquan Black at the service line. Menezes, Rose. Oh, great. Nope, a little bit far on that by Jordan. And that's another kill for Cabral. He's up to 12. And Rose as well. He's got to be near 40 assists, if not more. Who'd that point go to? So shouldn't it be 16-11? Yeah, there it is. 16-11. Salguero coming back in. Serving is Andrew Cabral. He'll serve from the middle. Salguero, Morataya, Gwen, block, kept alive by Morataya. Tito back to Morataya, over the net, Prey. Rose goes for the kill. Rose, oh, what a save by Tito! Rose into the middle, and the kill goes to Connor Bissett. His 5th. Unofficially the 423rd assist for Max Rose. And it's 16-12 in favor of Attleboro, but 3 of the last 4 points have gone to the Falcons. Tito, Morataya, Gabra, kept alive by Rose. Menezes, oh, that'll be long. And a smile on Coach Abigail Barber's face as Max was little off balance as he went for that kill, and she'll call timeout. Attleboro leads 17-12, and they have the serve back when we get back on AACS.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Dave Angel on camera. He'll also edit this broadcast for later showing. That was a poorly stated sentence. Jim Jones is our engineer in charge. (17-12) Attleboro leads in this game. Serving will be Andy Nguyen. Whoops, wrong color. Cabral, Rose, Bissett. Ooh, not graceful, but it did the job for Gabra. And then the kill by Yasiel Rodriguez, his 11th. And the Falcons are within 4. They trail 17-13. This will be Connor Brissett. 2 aces, 5 kills, 3 blocks. Wen, Morataya, Marbinas, long. 17-14 Attleboro, as 4 of the last 5 points have gone the Falcons' way. And they have to try to find the ball, which is deep in the bowels of this still brand new Attleboro gym, technically the 3rd season. There we go. Second serve for Brissett. Salguero, Morataya, Marbinas into the net. 17-15 Attleboro. 4, 5, 6 of the last 8 points have gone to the team in green. And they're within 2. Salguero, Morataya, Gabra. Kept alive by Rodriguez. Oh, nice dig, Tito. That's Sandblincher. Morataya, Marbinas, great block at the net by Sandblincher. Marbinas gets it over, finds the dead spot. Marbinas with the kill, and boy, the Bombardiers needed that. That's Nathaniel's 9th kill of the match. They lead 18-15. And who will serve? They'll be happy with this. Tito de Jesus Justi at the service line. 87.5% serve percentage coming in. Rose outside, Rodriguez has to reset. Salguero, Tuvar on that. Bombardiers somehow get it back the other way. Rodriguez sets, Brissett, nice block by Sai with the left hand. Morataya to Sai with the right hand, he carried that ball. I'm not sure if he carried that or went into the net. Either way, it's a Falcon point. Oh no, Attleboro got that point. Sorry about that, so Sai does get the kill. Pay attention, Paul. 5 kills for Sai. Attleboro leads 19-15. 6 away from costing a game 5. Rose, outside Rodriguez. Marbinas is there. Nice block, Rodriguez at the net. Morataya too far on that set. Ball comes back to him, he goes deep. Oh, miss hit by Cabral. Excuse me, Bombardiers lead 20-15. And another timeout. Allowed 2 timeouts a game, and now the Falcons have taken both. And I missed that kill. Unofficially for the Bombardiers. At Libero, Tito with 2 aces on the day and a number of service receptions and digs. Tito leads the club on the season with 218 service receptions. Caden Jordan with 2 aces at the service line. Elijah Sai at least 5 kills, and he's been involved in 4 blocks. Andy Wen with an ace, 2 kills, and a block. Morataya playing setter. As a freshman, he's been outstanding. I gave up long ago on trying to keep track of assists because they never match up with the assist totals kept by the team statisticians. Anton Gabra with 5 kills. He's been involved in 3 blocks. Nathaniel Marbinas, the junior outside hitter, 9 kills in on 4 blocks. And Daquan Black with 5 kills and 2 blocks. Third serve coming up for Tito as Attleboro leads 20-15, 5 points away from sending us to a game 5. Just over the net, diving reception by Menezes. Nice block at the net. Slides there, size there again. Tito bucks it over. Sai with the right hand. Tito keeps it alive. Nguyen puts it over. Cabral, too far on that. Sai. Marbinas. Marbinas with the kill. As this time it's Nathaniel Marbinas finding the dead spot. 4 straight points for the Bombardiers, and they lead 21-16. Fourth serve coming up for Tito. Nice sinker there. Cabral. Rose goes for the kill, but Tito's there. Martinez to Maratoya. Rose too far. Into the net. Attleboro 5 straight points, and they lead 22-16. Bombardiers 3 points away from game 5. This will be the 5th serve for Tito. Cabral, Rose, and the kill goes to Josh Sandblincher, his 5th to stop the Attleboro run of 5 consecutive points. 22-17 Bombardiers. Serving for the Falcons will be Max Rose. He moves towards the middle. Salguero a little bit long, and the block/kill for Rodriguez, his 12th of the game, 2 in a row for the Falcons, and they're within 22-18. And if they want to go on a run, they got the right kid at the scoring line. Service line. Sai, Morataya, into the net, 3 straight for the Falcons, and it's a 3-point game. Attleboro 22, DR 19, 3rd serve coming up for Max Rose. 22-17. How can that score be right? Timeout Attleboro. It was 22-16. They scored 4 straight points, and it's 22-18. Did I miss something, or did the scorer's bench? Oh well, we'll put multiple question marks. Again, the Falcons 4 straight points, but it's 22-18 somehow. Unless they were now they have it to 22-19. Thank you. See? I'm not a complete idiot. I'm more than a partial idiot, but I'm not a complete idiot. Personally, I think it should be 22-20, but what do I know? Fifth serve coming up for Max Rose, unless one of those didn't count. If you're watching on YouTube, rewind it, count yourself. Here comes Max Rose. Tito, Morataya to Sai, but it's behind him. He pops it over. Communication error. Another assist for Morataya. 6th kill for Elijah Sai. Okay, now it should be, there it is, 23-19. Bombardiers lead. And freshman Jerry Morataya at the line. Cabral, Rose, back pass. Rodriguez into the net. Nice block by Sai and Martinez. And kept alive by Morataya. When and Morataya keep it alive. Tito puts it over. Rose, back pass. Morataya, Sai, Martinez, blocked. Sai keeps it alive. Tito, Black pops it over. Menezes, Rose. Oh, that would have been wide. Wen keeps it over. Tito's going to blast it over, and he does, just missing the rafters. Cabral, Rose, St. Vincent, blocked at the net. Nathaniel Martinez. 5th block he's been involved in. Sai was there as well, and the Bombardiers are at game point. Great volley. Oh, Morataya wide. Attleboro's 2nd service error of the game, 7th of the match. And it's 24-20 in favor of the Bombardiers. Still game point as Yasiel Rodriguez at the line. An ace, 12 kills. Tito, Morataya, Black, Menezes. Oh! An excuse me kill! He did not mean to pop that over the net, but he did. And the Bombardiers with a miscommunication, and suddenly it's 24-21. Attleboro second serve coming up, Rodriguez. Logan, Menezes. Or Menezes. Backspin, ace! Rodriguez's second ace of the match is 24-22. So now they have the score right. See if I kept my numbers all along. Well, the good news is I'm vindicated. I did have the score right. It's 24-22. The bad news is my notes are a mess now. Putting scoring screw up and then score corrected. Glad they got that right. So it's just a 2-point game. Attleboro still has game point, but Yasiel Rodriguez with his third serve. I don't know what those symbols mean. Rodriguez, when Morataya, side, diving play by Menezes. Popped over Cabral, side, Morataya, back pass to Black. Black with the kill! And the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers win 25-22, and we're heading to game 5. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
You quit smoking and thought, that's that. But here's the thing about lung cancer. By the time you see the symptoms, it could be too late. But now, there's a new scan that can detect lung cancer early, when it's more curable. If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Just like when these two teams played on April 17th, they're going to a game 5. That time the Bombardiers prevailed 3-2. The Falcons won the first game 25-19. Attleboro took the second 25-23 as they ran off. Falcons were ahead 19-18 in game 2. Attleboro ran off 5 straight points to take a 23-19 lead and then hold on for a 25-23 victory. The Falcons took game 3 25-16. And again, they had a 22-12 lead in that game. Attleboro took game 4. They like even numbers by a score of 25-22. So DR with more points over the 4 games, but that doesn't matter. Each team has won 2, and we head to game 5. This game is to 15. The Falcons will start on the left, Bombardiers on the right. Halfway through, they'll switch sides of the court. Elijah Sy stretching that right quad at the net. Hope that's okay. As the Falcons making some last switches, the official on the floor, Tim Montel, Durfee's finest, going over the lineup sheet. Each team allowed 18 subs in a game. I would explain to you how substitutions work in volleyball, but I have no clue. Once the paperwork is done, Tito comes on the floor for the Bombardiers. And who will serve first? Tito, very effective from the service line in game 4. But I'm wrong again. This will be number 18, Morataya, the freshman setter. Takes something off it, hits the net. Menezes knocks it over. And the kill to Dequan Black, his 7th of the match. 1-0 Bombardiers. As that service reception returned a bit too far over the net. Second serve coming up for Morataya. And that's going to be an ace. Fortunate for the Bombardiers. And that's Morataya's first ace of the match. And it's 2-0 Attleboro. Toss was a little behind him. Menezes, Rose, back pass, St. Vincent. When Morataya, Sai, Menezes, Rose, outside, Rodriguez has to reset. That threw off his timing, and it's 3-0 Bombardiers. Fourth serve coming up for the freshman Morataya. Into the net. Attleboro's 8th service error of the match, 14 for the Falcons, but it's 3-1 in favor of the Bombardiers. But at the service line, it's Yasiel Rodriguez. Ace! Oh no, kept alive! Side to Huen, and Black knocks it over. Attleboro resets. Cabral into the net, so it's 4-1 Bombardiers, and they have the serve back. What a play! I thought sure that was a kill for the Falcons. Wen and Sai combined to keep that alive. Wow. 4-1 Attleboro, and at the service line, Caden Jordan. Again, he's connected on nearly 92% of his serves. That's a bullet. Menezes, Rose, Cabral, score the kill for Cabral. Unofficially his 13th of the match, and it's 4-2 Attleboro. Falcons with the serve back. And they'll send Josh Sandblincher. Tito, a little too far. And that kill goes to, I believe that was the middle hitter, Connor Bissett, his 6th kill. And it's a 1-point game. 4-3 Attleboro, but 3 of the last points have gone to the Falcons. They could have tied it there, but that goes into the net for the Falcons' 15th service error of the match. And Attleboro leads 5-3 and has the serve back. Elijah Sai, he'll be up for the MVP award for this year's team. Nice dig by the libero. Cabral, Jordan, and that was one of a rare pass, a little bit off by Morataya, and again, it's a 1-point game. 5-4 Attleboro, Falcons with the serve. This will be the lefty, Jacob St. Vincent, with an ace, 10 kills, 2 blocks. Tito, Morataya, Black. Whoops, St. Vincent, Rose can't keep it alive. 6-4 Attleboro, they have the serve back. What was that extra whistle for? Oh, there's a sub. Coming in, number 6 for the Falcons. Hawkins, Prey, and who's this serving? Black. Dequan Black. Rose outside to Cabral. Tito. Morataya, nice set. Good block at the net. Backhanded, knocked over. Gompera puts it over with his left hand. Rose. Tito with a diving save. Gompera knocks it over the net with his left hand. Attleboro goes into the net, and the point goes to the Falcons. 1-point game, Attleboro 6, Dighton-Rehoboth 5. Seguero coming into the court, I believe, to play defensive specialist. Dequan Black gets a rest, and this will be Cabral serving. as the Falcons look to tie it up after trailing 4-1. Morataya outside Nguyen. Nguyen with a kill! Andy Nguyen, his third kill of the game. Another assist, Morataya, and the Bombardiers lead 7-5, even though the scoreboard doesn't show it yet. It's 7-5. Here it is. And serving is Andy Nguyen. Prey, Rose, Rodriguez. We're going to give a block at the net to Anton Gabra. That would be his fourth of the game, and the Bombardiers lead 8-5. And now we'll switch ends. Put this on that side, DR on this side. Attleboro took a 4-1 lead. The Falcons then won 4 of the next 6 points to make it 6-5 Attleboro, but Attleboro scores 2 in a row to make it 8-5. Rose has to pop it over. Blocked at the net. 2 big plays in a row by Anton Gabra. He's up to 5 blocks now, and the Bombardiers lead 9-5. They've scored 3 straight. Long. That was Nguyen serving. So that's Attleboro's second service error of game 5, 9th of the match. It's now 9-6. And serving right to left is Bissett. Seguero. Getting way up in the air was Marbinas. Rose pops it over with his right hand. Backhand flick by Morataya. Outside to Rodriguez, tipped at the net. Missed hit. And it's a 2-point game. 2 points in a row for the Falcons. They're within 9-7. Second serve coming up for Connor Brissett, who has 2 aces, 6 kills, and 3 blocks. Serves from the middle. Bullet. Nguyen. Morataya. Marbinas. Marbinas with a kill. And you heard the bench. Boom! 11th kill of the match for Marbinas, and Attleboro leads 10-7. And Tito is back at the service line. Just over the net. Prey, Rose, Rodriguez. Long! Attleboro leads 11-7. I should probably wait till the official Rick Corrington makes the call. Attleboro's 4 points away from coming back to win this match. Timeout called by the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons. Fun volleyball match to watch. We're going to have to get out of here soon after this broadcast is done. So for the Bombardiers unofficially, Tito De Jesus Justi with a couple of aces. Same for Caden Jordan. Elijah Sy, at least 6 kills. He's been involved in 5 blocks. Andy Nguyen, 3 kills, a huge one earlier in this game and a block. Morataya, again, I've given up on keeping track of assists because my brain doesn't work that fast, but he's well over 40 in that category. Anton Gabra's had a great game 5. He's got 6 kills. He's been involved in 5 blocks. Marbinas, the Nathaniel variety, 11 kills. He's been involved in 5 blocks. Elijah Sy, 6 kills, been involved in 5 blocks. And Daquan Black with 7 kills and 2 blocks. St. Vincent, 10 kills and an ace, 2 blocks. Rodriguez, 2 aces, 12 kills. Bissett, 2 aces, 6 kills, 3 blocks. And Andrew Cabral, 13 kills and an ace for Dighton-Rehoboth. Their setter, Max Rose, has been fabulous. Outside to Rodriguez, left-hand tip. Marbinas keeps it alive, popped over the net. Morataya with the outside set to Marbinas. Takes something off it, popped over by Rose. Morataya set, behind side. And that point goes to DR again. The freshman Morataya has been outstanding at setter, but that one was a little bit behind Sy where he wanted it, and it's 11-8 Attleboro, but Max Rose, who the Falcons won at the service line, is there now. He serves from the middle. Into the net. 16th service error of the game for the Falcons. Attleboro leads 12-8. And the freshman, Dari Morataya. He's been outstanding at center. Menezes, Rose, back pass. Rodriguez tipped at the net by Sai, pumped over by Morataya. Rose to Rodriguez, great play by Black at the net. Into the net, Bombardiers 13-8. Again, Bombardiers were down 2 games to 1 in this match, and game 3 was not close. They lost that 25-16. And they've come back to force a game 5, and now the lead. Rose tips it to Sandbencher. Sai. In! Another assist for Morataya. Sai is up to 7 kills at least, and the Bombardiers are at match point. Attleboro has scored 5 of the last 6 points. It was 9-7, now it's 14-8. Coming in, number 15, Aziz Tagnita for Dighton-Rehoboth. Excuse me. At the service line, trying to close it out, Morataya. Dig by Menezes. Rose saves it nearly into the rafters. Popped over by St. Vincent. Tito, Black, wide, and the game stays alive as it's 14-9. And who's at the service line for the Falcons? Senior captain, Yaciel Rodriguez. 2 aces, 12 kills. He's had a ton of digs, too. Tito, Morataya to Black. This match is over. The Blue Bombardiers rally back to win. Trailing 2 games to 1. They win game 4 by the score of 25-22 and game 5 by the score of 15-9. On a balanced effort, Black with a big kill to end it all. I believe he ends with 8. The Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, in their second year of varsity volleyball, moved to 4-7 on the season with a 5-game victory over the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons, who put up a valiant effort today. I could talk about this game for the next half hour, but if I do, my crew will kill me because they have places to be. Ladies and gentlemen, the Falcons win game 1, 25-18. Attleboro takes game 2, 25-23. The Falcons dominate game 3, 25-16. Attleboro again edges the Falcons 25-22 in game 4. Takes a 4-1 lead. The Falcons rally back to make it 6-5 Attleboro, and from that point on, the Bombardiers took over as they outscored them 8-5 to win game 5, 15-9. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.